Good evening. This is James Exum coming to you from his home in South Austin, Texas. It's Christmas Eve, December the 24th of 2025, and the time is approximately 7:30. I have not made a video in several days. I've been busy with seasonal events and other personal activities. Tonight will be a very, very short video. In fact, it'll be probably my shortest, and here it goes. Over the last few videos, I've delved into the problems in Washington, D.C., and the problems with our present administration, and so forth and so on. Well, several politicians in the last decade have talked about the swamp that Washington has become and how they will go in there and excuse me, and drain that swamp. Well, I've been I've been walking around in that swamp, treading and sloshing around in that swamp the last month or so. And I'm about to walk out of there, and I'll tell you why. And I have no intentions of repeating any type of videos on that subject, unless it becomes drastic as it did in Germany during takeover of the authoritarians in World War II. I consider that swamp now a sewer. It is transcended from a swamp to sewer. There's a metamorphosis, a transmogrification, and it is just a pit, which is god-awful. I have no interest in soiling the hems of my pants, my shoes, my socks, anything below my knee by trudging around in that god-awful place, even metaphorically, even mentally. So this is my exit message from that viper pit, that sewer. They say people tour the sewers of Paris. In fact, I had an employee one time who came back and bragged about visiting the sewers of Paris and paid money to do it. Can you believe that? On a guided tour. Well, I've sort of given you a guided tour about what's happening in Washington, D.C. right now, and it has soiled me to the point that as a yogi, I feel like I've tainted my outer boundaries, my outer existence, my outer shell, so to speak, my outer body. It's actually affected me, physically and mentally. It's depressed me. It's gotten me off of my dharma and my karma, off my righteous path. I will not stay off that path. I will return to my path as a yogi, as a practitioner of yogic philosophy. And that is that. I spent my time in hell on earth in the last month or so. It's disgusting. I cannot wade back in there. I will leave that to the professionals. I am not a professional reporter. I'm not a professional critic, political critic. I'm none of these things. I am a yogi, and I will get back to my yoga philosophy. Thank you so much for listening to me tonight. I wish you the merriest of holidays. I am not a practitioner of religion. I'm a practitioner of yoga. Yoga is a science. It's not a religion. So there's no Christmas tree in my home. There's no Christmas packages, no Christmas cards I sent out. But that does not mean that I don't believe that you have all the joy and comfort of this season that it brings you. I believe you have that right, as I have the right to believe in my science. So good night to you. I hope you enjoyed this. It's not very much, but I just wanted to show you my new status quo on my channel and to wish everybody the end of the year, a happy end of the year. I will not be making any videos probably until 2026. So again, good night to you. If you enjoyed this, that's wonderful. If you didn't, that's okay too. And I will leave with my regular closing remarks. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. And be good to strangers. And remember, no matter how much the sewer has backed up in American politics, there's always a plumber that will come to the rescue. Good night to you, and thank you again.